Growing up, I had this very kind of special relationship with my uncle, Howard Brookner, who was a filmmaker. He gave me a video camera when I was 5 and taught me how to use it. I was on his set, and I wanted to be a filmmaker because of him. He died at he's buried on his 35th birthday from AIDS, and many years later, I wanted to go back and see more about what he had done with his life and recover his films, and set out on this kind of journey to gather my uncle's lost films, restore them, and learn about his story along the way. I'm Aaron Brookner, director of Uncle Howard, which is premiering in the U.S. documentary competition at the 2016 Sundance Film Festival. Growing up, I knew about the Burroughs film because my grandmother had a gigantic William Burroughs marquee poster in her house. So I was aware that this was a guy. I didn't know anything about Burroughs at 5 years old, but I knew it was a subject of Howard's film. I had set out to find his film on William Burroughs and restore it and bring it back, and discovered that Howard had left 5 years worth of negatives. Not only was it this amazing cultural document of this extremely fertile time in New York City, in its counterculture history of the late 70s and 80s, but there was so much Howard in it. We know a lot about, now there's been some amazing films made about the AIDS epidemic in the 80s, and these amazing heroes who fought for treatment, fought for a cure, fought, the political side of it. I hope that this film shines a light on kind of what was lost artistically, how you had this very progressive countercultural movement out of New York in particular that was really hurt by the AIDS epidemic. I want to take the audience on this experience, basically, kind of immerse them in that world of New York in that time period and Howard's story. And so you're right there with him on many occasions when he's filming Burroughs, when he's starting to kind of realize he might have HIV, and so you start to feel the kind of, fear and the kind of strangeness around that. Like, he was 33, 34 years old, writing a letter to his parents, knowing that he had a death sentence, because AIDS was that then, saying, I've lived my life exactly as I want to do it. I'm content. And I think that's really, wow, that's kind of amazing. I'm about the same age as Howard. I couldn't say that now. To look at how this guy lived his life, how open he was to things, how much he saw the world, how excited he was by turning on his camera, restoring that message, restoring that spirit from that time period lost, will hopefully feel like something that's not like this period is gone, it's not like it's forgotten, we remember it, and we have things left from that era, and then we can take with us to go forward with it and with these ideas.